All right, welcome back to 12th Warrior Fantasy Faves. You got Happy, you got Sophie, guest appearance. Let's get into Week 8's schedule. And my picks. So we got the Washington Huskies taking on the UCLA Bruins. Um, Obviously, I'm picking Washington. UCLA played Thursday night and lost to Colorado, as expected. They lost 20-10. Um, so that game happened before I had a chance to make this, but everyone that watches this knows that I would have picked the Huskies anyways. So that game was my lock. The Bruins have been doing terrible, as I mentioned earlier, as well as Mizzou. Just to reiterate, Mizzou is out of the 12th Warrior League if they lose today in real life to the Gamecocks, um, which would make uh, them going on almost 14 months without a win against the SEC, which is their new, or has been their new conference. So, yeah, I'm calling you out, Mizzou, as the 12th Warrior. It's time to get your butt in gear, otherwise you're done. You're done. Another college team's going to take your spot. So, Washington's ranked number 1. The Bruins are 8. I got Washington in this one. Washington just needs to handle business tonight against Cal, and I'm good to go for that. The next game, Michigan Wolverines versus the Seattle Seahawks. I picked Michigan. Right now they're playing Maryland and smoking Maryland as expected. Seattle has the Buffalo Bills, which will be an interesting matchup at home in Seattle. So that one I'll get to towards the end. I'm going to make a prediction on that game. The actual game, not the fantasy. Next game up is Florida State taking on Missouri. Missouri is playing as well. As mentioned earlier, they're going up against the Gamecocks of South Carolina. Lose and you're out of my league. And Florida State, I pick you to win, so I don't expect Missouri to be around next season. So Florida State's going up against North Carolina State. That should be a win. It's not a guarantee, but that's who I'm picking. In one of the better games of the evening, you have LSU. In the fantasy game, you have LSU versus New Orleans, which happened to be a great matchup. Intra-state rivalry right there. LSU's going up against Bama, so they have a big task at hand tonight at 5 Pacific. And then you have New Orleans going up against their old rival, the 49ers. Or I read that wrong, did I? See New Orleans? Oh, no. Yeah, New Orleans is good. Okay, yeah, I thought for some reason Seattle was on a bye at one point during the season, and I was going to have San Francisco play for them, but we're good. It's New Orleans up against LSU. I'm actually taking New Orleans in this game. I think New Orleans will beat up on the 49ers, and I don't think LSU is going to get past Bama, so I got New Orleans in this game. Next game is the Rams versus the Chiefs, which, hey, all right. And most people think by virtue of the hat, I'm going with the Rams. They might actually win their game, but I also think the Chiefs are going to win their game against Jacksonville. So, in the stunner of the week, I'm going with the Chiefs. How can I go against the Chiefs? Come on. So, Chiefs against the Rams, I'm giving it to the Chiefs. And then the final game of the week is the Titans versus the Jaguars, which is kind of funny because they actually played in real life last week, but now they're playing in my fantasy league this week. In their head-to-head matchups, Titans are going against San Diego in San Diego. The Jaguars are playing the Chiefs in Kansas City. Wow. Okay. This is so I picked the Jaguars. I was looking at that like, did I really pick the Jaguars? So not necessarily to beat the Chiefs, obviously, but I feel like the Chiefs Jaguars game is going to be a close. I think they're both going to lose. The Jags and the Titans are both going to lose their games. So when that happens, the tiebreaker goes to the team whose game is closest. And I actually, unfortunately for the Chiefs, I think the Jags Chiefs game is going to have a closer point differential than the Titans and the Chargers. So I don't know. I think the Chargers are going to handle business and take care of the Titans. So and by a larger point total than the Jags and the Chiefs. So that's it for the Week 8 schedule. Once again, my picks are the Washington Huskies, the Michigan Wolverines, the Florida State Seminoles, New Orleans Saints, Kansas City Chiefs, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Just to wrap things up with this video here, going into Week 8, the power rankings are as follows. The Huskies are 6-1 at first place. Second place, the Michigan Wolverines, 5-2. Third place, LSU, 4-3. Fourth place, the Los Angeles Rams at 4-3. So if the season were to end today, those 4 teams would make my playoffs. Washington, Michigan, LSU Tigers, and the LA Rams. On the bubble, outside looking in, you got Florida State at number 5. They're also 4-3. And the Seattle Seahawks at number 6, and they are also at 4-3. We're going to need a big game out of the Chiefs this week to break even at 4-4. Right now, they're 3-4 at 7th place. So we only have 3 more weeks left of the regular season, so the Chiefs need to run the table so they can hope to sneak into that top 4. I have the Chiefs playing the Huskies in my college NFL championship. So come on, Chiefs. You got to win 3. Win these next 3, all right? UCLA, you're number 8 at 3-4. I think they'll probably lose the rest of their games in real life. The Saints, you're number 9, 2-5. So these rest of these teams are 2-5. They're pretty much done. They have to win their next 3 just to break even for the season. So I'm pretty much writing off the Saints at number 9, the Titans at number 10, the Jacksonville Jaguars at number 11, and might be completely written off altogether the Missouri Tigers at number 12. You're all 2-5, and Mizzou, you are the 12th Warrior. So if you want to be a part of the 12th Warrior next year, you better win your game today. Otherwise, you're out. All right, you guys, thanks for watching, and have a great week. I will get back with you guys after the election. For some reason, I thought the election was last Tuesday, but good thing I didn't show up looking for any polls to vote at. All right. My prediction. The stunner of Monday Night Football is not, wow, that didn't work, not the Seahawks, but the Buffalo Bills. So, Buffalo's over the Birds. Later.